Hey y'all, it's Alicia. Welcome back to Wagman 510. Welcome back. If you're new here, this is a busy day to be arriving on the Wagman 510 landing pad. It is officially the week of school, student interactions, lots of nervousness always for professors and students alike. And in addition to that, we have loads going on here. And the husband's not feeling well. So it is just epically busy today. So bear with me, and not even just today. Bear with me this week. The week of school always involves lots of chaotic running around. I gotta go get my nails fixed because your girl can't walk around with distress stain and ratchety nails. And I'm having some hair issues too we gotta resolve. But I do have Soleil's package ready to go. I am gonna take that today to the post office and get that out with a few other little wee wishes that I have going out. Y'all are right. Diana didn't have a challenge going. What happened was I have a book where I keep all of like my challenges, my craftiness, all of that stuff. And I made a list and I should have separated out by RAK and challenge. And I didn't. And instead there were notes for somebody else's challenge. I wanted to make crafting with Fury a RAK. In the end, I ended up building it off of a challenge that didn't exist. But the thought was there. And I think she's still going to really like it. I hope so. So I am going to get that off to her too. And hopefully at some point this week, I will have an opportunity to share with you Miss Judy's challenge entry, Heather's challenge entry. I have, there are some other challenge entries. I've got Marilyn's challenge entry. There's loads going on, folks. But the priority this week is schoolwork and making sure that I pack up all of my craft supplies. It has to be very orderly because I can't afford to replace all my tools. And we all know I need those for the next 4 months. So there's a little bit of stress for that too. Because I have to make very good choices. It's several boxes I need to pack up because of projects that I'm working on. Both for, actually one of them is sort of a school-inspired project and the rest are for my other projects here. I do want to tell you that I am going to be doing a glue adhesion test, very similar to the type that Tony did using the other adhesive. And the reason for that is that Fabric-Tac or Beacon is replacing, I think, Fabric-Tac in many stores, if not across the board. And y'all know that in the Holy Land, I used Helmer's 450 Quick Dry. And that worked quite well. It left a little bit of a shadow, not perfectly clean like a Fabric-Tac, but quite good and very good on paper. And much less expensive, may I remind you. If you do not order it from Amazon and you order from Helmer's direct, it's only $4 for an 8-ounce bottle, which makes it very inexpensive glue. Let's say compared to our art glitter glue that's $16 or $12 for an 8-ounce bottle. But I'm going to be doing the test because they also have a fabric glue. So I have ordered the fabric glue as well as the usual 450 that I use, and they have two very strong adhesive glues that are supposed to work as well as EC6000 without the mess and the staining. Oh, please let this be true. But I'm going to do a whole bunch of tests and I will share them with you so that we can see whether or not there are better choices we can be making for glue. Tree the other day alerted us to how much she was paying for the Scotchgard glue per ounce, and that's also insane. So I'm trying to find the best glues possible at the lowest prices. So I'll share that with you when I'm done that test. I have to wait for the product to arrive in New York and then do the test, but I will be doing it so that we all benefit from this. And this week I hope to share with you my favorite crafty tools before I pack them up, because I have learned, I told you this, if I could restart all over again, the first thing I would have invested in were tools. Not paper, not embellishments, not stickers I don't use, tools. And I just undervalued them. You know, I told you I'm a frugal crafter, and you guys make fun of me sometimes for that, right? I was the one who didn't have fussy cutting scissors and bought them at the dollar store. I was the girl who was using all sorts of things from Dollar Tree and the home and the flea market. I did not own crafty tools, even though they were less expensive with my Tuesday morning. Over time, I've learned that some of those crafty tools make a huge difference. I am less of a messy maker than I thought. I just needed some tools. And the other thing is, it was good that I think that I'm a messy maker. I am clearly, because look at my nails, but meaning I'm less messy than I think I am, but that's been good for me. Working hard to correct that means I can use Tombow Mono when I don't have art glitter glue. And that's a far less expensive glue, folks, at $3. So it's hard to work with, but since I've learned to be much more precise, I can actually use products that are less expensive to effect. So there are benefits to it, but I still want to share with you the tools that if I could start all over again, I would have bought these first, and I sure don't ever want to be without them again. hence why I'm packing them up. The other thing I did that was very smart, we don't have a Tuesday morning in New York. There is one in Jersey. It's not that close. You can get to it by bus, but it's a real long, awkward bus ride. And my understanding is it's not that great. So we only have a Michael's there. There's not a Joann's. There isn't. I mean, that's it, folks. You got to order scrapbook.com. I'm in the same boat at that point as a Miss Judy or a Healing Montana Nana or Rosita Brown. But I did something smart. I went and I planned out all of my projects and my swaps per month, figured out what I would need for supplies, and on my limited crafty budget that I set, and y'all know how limited it was, I went and got a few things that I'm going to be shipping to myself in New York so that I'll be fine. And I won't have to like make an impulse or pressure buy from an online craft store that may cost me too much money. So I did do that planning too. And maybe I'll share some of that with you. What I purchased, why I purchased it. Like, you know, I purchased a stack of vintage art cardstock, but I got it on sale for $3. That's going to go a long way. So things like that. And again, staying within that crafty budget because my money is going to postage. Y'all, I didn't mean to be on for this long this morning because your girl has way too much to do. And I need to get down to business. But I did want to have a good laugh at myself about crafting with Fury. But I'm still real glad I made that for her because I've been wanting to make her something. So you see, sometimes thinking you have a deadline helps get it done. All right, y'all, I don't know what you're up to today. I have a mix of work, adulting, a little home care, a bunch of cleaning, because I have abandoned my 15 minutes in order to get work continually done, and the house is definitely showing it. So there's a lot on my plate, but I'll be watching your videos while I'm doing it. I wish for you a way more creative day. And if you're working, I hope it's not quite as pressured today. I hope your day is easy. So many of you are recovering from the flu. I suspect that's what my husband is actually down with. It's circulating everywhere. So I hope for all of you that you're feeling better and stronger. I know that Hope has been in the hospital, and she's been really ill with pneumonia. So please keep her in your thoughts. Hope, I hope you're feeling better. Please let me know when you're home so I can send you off. I'd like to send you the thickers before I leave, just because I trust my postal system here a heck of a lot more than Brooklyn, folks. But wishing for all of you battling the flu that you heal quickly, and I'm also wishing for you a happy and creative day. Self-care, folks. Self-care, lots of hand sanitizer and hand washing. That's my advice for today. All right, y'all. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday.